Thanks. Well, since the stay-at-home order has been put in place, many parents are having to stay home working remotely or remain unemployed while also taking care of their children.
Yeah, not having anywhere else to go and having to entertain the kids 24/7. Parents may find themselves fatigued or burnt out. Chad Ray, clinical liaison at Network 180, joins us now live this morning to share some ways that parents can find relief from the burnout. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I am well.
Good. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. So with many parents working remotely or maybe they're unemployed, they might be experiencing that burnout that we just mentioned. What can parents do?
Sure. Well, fatigue and burnout as a parent would be typical. And then we add on this current season of uncertainty or working from home, and we can just become more tired. And fatigue is just being mentally and physically exhausted. And we might be feeling burnout where we're just like, we don't care what the kids do. We just lose that, we have apathy, we have hopelessness. And so that can happen. And that's typical. And the good thing to remember is that we're all dealing with this, our neighbors, our friends, and our families. And so take some comfort in that you're not in this journey alone. And so what anybody can do is just really understand that we are not alone. And when we get fatigued, we start making decisions that we probably don't want to do, especially for parenting or even through work. And so taking some time for ourselves is very important. Make sure we take care of our mind, take care of our body, take care of our spirit. Because when our buckets are full and we're filled with energy, we're likely to be able to do that with our kids and our families as well.
All right, and talk about how this can impact the children in our family, and maybe what are a few ways that we can manage that fatigue and burnout.
For sure. So when we become tired, we might be making decisions out of fatigue, and we don't have as much energy and focus on staying the course that we have desired, just because we're tired. And that can be for small decisions as well as large decisions. So for larger decisions, make sure you give yourself some time and energy to really think about those and think those through. And if you have a partner or somebody to support you can go to, talk with them as well. When we're fatigued and feeling that, we might get easily annoyed by the smallest things. We might even start yelling and just not have patience, or we might even isolate. Some parents have shared with me that they just kind of go into the room and not engage with their kids. And so finding ways to stay engaged would be very helpful. Create a structure, have a routine, just like you would on a school day or work day, and just take more breaks potentially at the home where you reconnect with everybody and check in how everybody's doing on their particular chore, their schoolwork, and just taking those water cooler breaks or coffee breaks with your family members.
Yeah, and Chad, really quickly, if a parent does need to call or ask somebody for help, who should they call?
Yes, we have many great clinicians in Kent County, and we have Network 180 has partnered with Forest View and Pine Rest. So if you have a mental health crisis, you need assistance, you can call, and it's the Don't Go Out, Reach Out campaign. And I think I provided a flyer, and hopefully you can post that and share that out, and post on Facebook if you need to. But call, we can help. Clinicians are ready and excited to help you figure out what's best for you and best for your family in order to get through this season.
All right, Chad, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for all that information. Of course, we'll get it linked to our Fox 17 mobile news app.